There's the 8 a.m. siren, and it is time to play Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. I did look it up, and there are 11 chapters and an end game. A prologue, 11 chapters, and then an end game, final chapter. So I just finished chapter 10, so I've got, or chapter 9. I'm on chapter 10, and so once I finish chapter 10 with Choshiro, then it's back to Duka for the last 2. Arasuji summary. 霧島は灰原病院を調べるうちに病院内で行われていた医療行為が背道的なものであった。Okay. I don't know what that is. Yay, it's my first word lookup of the stream. That didn't take long, as expected. Iho, illegal, illegal. Okay, it's okay. で、行われた治療行為が違法かつ、犯人? Yeah, 犯人. No. Nope. Forgot what that one means. Hinin. Hinin. Hijindou teki. Hijindou teki. Hininjou. Hijindou teki. Inhuman. Hijindou teki na mono de atta koto o shiru. Alright, so Kirishima, our fearless protagonist, while investigating the Haibara hospital, it now knows about, or has come to know about, the inhumane and illegal medical practices going on there. 入院患者はいずれも何かの目的で病院長灰原茂人の実験罪かとされていた。Alright. My hands. All. Oh, Zaidio. No, what am I talking about? Alright, so the patients, the hospitalized patients, were subjected to the director of the hospital, Shigeto Haibara. Like, were subjected to his experiments. 息子のようも その行為に協力していたのだ. His son, Yo, also was complicit in this. だが、何のために? But for what purpose? 灰原茂人が月遊病の治療に中年, that is 中年, right? Tenacious. 中年, yeah, 中年. Tenacity. 中年を抱く理由は何か? But for what purpose? Why was Shigeto searching for treatment or a cure for moonlight syndrome with such tenacity? そのヒントと思われているのは島の儀式、老月神楽である。So, Kirishima thinks that the hints to why this lie in the Rogetsu Kagura, the ritual held on the island. 神楽のために月遊病になるものが多いことから、神楽の仮面と音楽こそが月遊病の治療につながると灰原息子は信じていた。Okay. There's a lot of people connected to... There's a lot of people with moonlight syndrome that are connected to the Kagura. So maybe So Yo believes that curing moonlight syndrome is connected to the Kagura and the Kagura's masks. The Kagura's mask. Just not and. そして10年前の神隠しのあった日に島では神楽が行われたっていた。So 10 years ago, when they got spirited away, on the day they got spirited away, there was a Kagura held on the island. So の奇妙な不合 agreement, coincidence, correspondence. その奇妙な不合の意味するものは何のか。So what's the meaning of this strange coincidence? It's bizarre coincidence. That's Kimyo, like JoJo no Kimyo na Bouken. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. そして入院患者の一人である画家が描いた不思議な絵、そこに描かれた女は誰なのか。And the one patient that was an artist, the mysterious picture he painted. Who was the woman that he painted? We know it was probably Sakuya. She bloomed and tried to kill everybody. I did kill everybody. Zan-O. Chapter 10. What is that? That's Sakura, right? Is Sakura... What's the onyomi of Sakura? Oh, yo. Oh? Oh. Interesting. So that means... I don't know if that's an actual word. Well, let's just search it up. Yeah, it says they couldn't find. Jisho said it couldn't find anything. But that's an interesting thing with Japanese that you can do. If you look at the chapter name, it is Zan-o, and that's doesn't seem to be an actual word if I look at it in Jisho. But okay, so that's an interesting thing about Japanese. If I look Zan-o up in Jisho, it says, okay, no, that's not a word. And yet, it's the name of the chapter. So I think just what they did here is they took the kanji that means remaining and the kanji that means sakura, like cherry blossoms, and they just kind of mushed them together. And then the meaning that it's supposed to convey is like leftover blossoms. And lo and behold, and lo and behold, if we look at the official chapter name for or phase 10, it's fallen petals, which kind of is the same meaning if you think about it. So despite the fact that that is not an actual word in Japanese, they still it still conveys the meaning, which I think is pretty cool. Oh yeah, so where we left off, I battled with this dude. Oh, well, that's outside. Nanika ga furikonda. Something came out of the image. Matsuri kara 2年後、俺は灰原を追ってこの島に戻ってきた。So after the festival, the Kagura, 2 years after Ninengo, I was chasing Haibara and came back to this island. Ano ono mite sore kara omoidasenai. After seeing that woman, I can't remember anything. Which, that's kind of the thing. What everybody else who saw her, got near and saw her, they died instantly. They bloomed and turned into a ghost. So how did Choshiro survive? How is Choshiro not a ghost? Kyoki no Kosaku no Oto. 2. So that's the I don't remember how it's pronounced, but that's the guy's name. And it's his works journal. Sousaku. Sousaku. Creation. Yeah, creative work. この部屋にいた画家、狂気の手記 Shuki. Note, memorandum, memo. So, this is the artist who was in this room. Kyoki no Shiki. Vision wa tsugi to watashi ni sakuhin o ukeru. That is ukeru, right? Yeah. No. sazukeru. To grant, to give, to confirm, to award. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. And tsugi tsugi was like step by step, right? In succession, one by one. I am one by one giving my vision to my works. Koko tazunerete yori vision wa sono ato no. Sono ato mada teki? No. Shumatsu, no. No. Shumatsu no shu. Shumatsu end. 美しさを増す。増すばかりだ。What's fuyasu? Okay, yeah, it's just a different okurigana. All right. I need to look up more uses of yori. In order to visit that, my vision. My vision just grows that final if, the finality, the final beauty. I was about to say beautifulness, but no, that's not the noun form of beautiful. Zai? Han? Tsumi. Yes, tsumi. Tsumi o okashita koto mo shirazu ni tasukei o motomeru mu. That's hagemasu, janai? No. This kanji is not coming out. There you are. Aka. Grime. Cody. Muku? Pure, innocent, spotless, immaculate, unspoiled. Muku. Motomeru. To request. Okay. Nishite. Gu. No, that's not gu. Oroka. Oroka na shoujo tachi o egaita sakuhin. Okay. without knowing if they committed a crime. They requested for help. They're wanting for help, but innocently, the thing that was stupid girls wrote. The girls who want the 5 girls who want light? What the frick are you talking about? A work depicting innocent and foolish girls who ask for help without even knowing that they have committed a crime. Jesus Christ. The word order being so different from English and Japanese really makes it hard to like organize complicated sentences in your head. Kyuzai? Kyusai, relief, aid, help, rescue. Kyusai to zetsubo no konzai? Existing alongside. The coexistence of aid and despair. Se ushinau? No. Se makeru? Se o, to carry on one's back, to be burdened with. Se o wasareta gyo no omosa. The weight of the burden I carry. Sore koutsukushiki shoujo. What? Koutsukushi? The late deceased? The woman whose beauty dead? I don't know. そのビジョンの体現者と呼ぶに体現者 the incarnation そのビジョンの体現者とを呼ぶにそうふさわしい appropriate worthy that it is an art it is a work of art who is it is appropriate to call the embodiment of my vision そして今私の目に広がるビジョンは限りなく広くそして何もない So right now And then, right now, the vision that spreads from that's my spreading vision is limitlessly wide, and then there's nothing. このビジョンこそ Oh, Kudu, it's like ugh. Like Itaru Kitaru. Next to forthcoming Kitaru. Kitaru beki kyusai o motorasu kyusai no hana da. So this vision go against is the flower of aid that goes against the aid that should come? I don't know. This guy's not right in the head, by the way. Waga wa shoumetsu ni yotte kyusai sareru no da. We will be saved by our destruction? Great ramblings of a crazy man. Mabui? Cute, pretty. Mabayui, probably. Mabayui. Dazzling, glaring, dazzlingly beautiful. Mabui bakkari no shoumetsu ga kono shima ni saki midarete iku. What did I literally just say? Dazzling. A dazzling destruction, extinction will bloom forth uncontrollably in this island. Subete no yogori o saite iku. All of the filth will bloom. Ashi o tome onna no hana o miyo. Let's stop our feet and look at the woman's flower. Shoumetsu no bi o sonaeru? No, it's not obieru. Kaeru. Tataeru, to fill to the brim. Shoumetsu no bi o tataeru sono kao. Her face is full to the brim of the beauty of extinction. Kao naki ka. Kao naki kao, the faceless face. Shoumetsu no hana, the flower of destruction. Umareo, 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 umareo. We will be born, we will be born, we will be born, we will be born. That's right, we're going outside. Excuse me? Reset! Nope. I still did it. Come on. Get the thing. Okay, you know I gotta look up the ghost list. Come on, stop confirming if I'm a human or not. I am. So it turns out it is one. Reset. This sucks. 36 minutes in the stream and I still haven't gotten anywhere. Jesus Christ. Yo entering the gallery. Oh yeah, I activated this on in chapter 9 because I went like out of the way to save or something like that. All right, Yo Haibara, who is entering the gallery. Kyoki no gallery o misasu Haibara Yo. Yo Haibara, who is aiming for Kyoki's gallery. ここにある絵を見るために足を運ぶ足を運ぶ What the heck? To go, to make one's way to. Literally carry your feet. He's making his way to the gallery. Alright, where's the next one? Admiring the painting at the end of the corridor. Should we follow him? Eo mitsumeru Haibara Yo. Haibara Yo, who is staring at the painting. 絵の中の女性をひたすら intently, devotedly. ひたすら見つめるHaibara Yo. Haibara Yo, who is staring intently at the woman in the center of the picture. この絵のように姉が目覚める right? 目覚めるのを待ち続けている He is consistently waiting for his sister to wake up, just like the woman in this picture. Because remember, after the Kagura, she'll for sure wake up one day. The woman in this picture. This feeling. Somewhere. I felt it somewhere. Hello? Can you pick up the thing on the floor? There we go. Kuroi Techo-san. The black pocketbook. 3. これは灰原の? Is this... Haibara's? お姉さんはいつまで眠り続けてる? You know, until when will my older sister continue to sleep? 俺は姉さんを治すためにあらゆることをやった。あらゆる? I've tried everything. I've tried everything to wake up my sister. Well, yeah. In Japanese, right, it's much more common to call your older sister just older sister. So to wake her up. 違法な実験にも手を染めた. I also dirtied my hands with, you know, illegal experiments. 無垢の火を引き起こしたという禁じられた嫌い語もやった. I also did the homecoming, which was said to bring upon, you know, the day of tranquility, which is the day where everybody freaking died on the island last time. だが嫌い語を失敗し、姉さんは生きながら新車になった. However, the homecoming failed, and while she was still living, she became a dead person, you know, halfway between life and death. 嫌い語のには何が足りなかったのか? For the homecoming, what was I lacking? 俺は何のためにここまで来たのか? Why did I come here? いっそ If anything, 知ることができたら楽になるかもしれない. If anything, if I can just forget about everything, I'll find some peace. この絵は希望だ. This image is what I want. 姉さんが目覚める. My sister to wake up. 不気味な絵だと他のものは怖がるが、俺はこの絵の前に立つと穏やかな気分になる. Yeah. It's an unpleasant picture, so other folks might be afraid of it, but when I stand in front of this picture, I feel, you know, I get a gentle, I feel gentle, I feel at peace, I feel peaceful. 姉さんは目覚める. いつかきっと. She'll wake up sometime, surely. Ooh. 黒檀の坂鍵? 黒檀。黒檀 ebony. Okay. 黒檀の坂? It's not, that's not. Aikagi ding. Not sure what the heck. Oh, board. Itakagi, so a board key. 手帳に平らな鍵が挟まれていた. A flat key was sandwiched in the pocketbook. 老月館地下と書かれている. 老月 hall basement is written on it. 木の宮。この建物の地下の鍵。あの時、女は地下から出てきた。A key to this building's basement? That time, the woman came out from the basement. あの場所、地下に何があるんだ。At that place, in the basement. What is there? God dang it! That wasn't there when I was... that wasn't there before. You wanna fight? Yeah, come here. Wow, that was fast. There's something fell to the ground where the ghost was at. Sendo, whatever the frick her name is. No, Tegami. So Sendo's letter. Tegami o Hirota. Picked up a letter. Kawaii. Taisashi, what the heck? Yo. It's... No, what's... Hizashi. Sasu. Sunlight rays. Hizashi no hi. You know, the sunlight's strong today. Chute no veranda ni tatazunde itara ano hi ga arawareta. If I stand on the veranda of the inner garden, that day appears before me. Kaidan kara ano hito ga tomatte kita. Agatte kita. This, from the stairs, that person came up. Chute no kuki ga ugoku no yameta. The air in the garden. What do you call that? The garden that's surrounded by a building. Interior garden? I don't know. The interior garden, the air in the interior garden stopped moving. Kao no nai hito da. It's the woman with no face. Kao no nai hito ga shini nagara aruiteru. Is walking while being dead. The person with no face is walking while being dead. Ano hito wa niwa ni iru otoko o mita. Otoko no kao o kuzureta. Now, wa kuzureta. That person looked at a man in the garden. That man's face crumbled. Sono hito no kao o mita hito mo kuzureta. So people who looked at that person's face also crumbled. Or their faces also some people who also looked at that person's face crumbled. あの人は何事もなかったかのように缶に入っていた。何事 As if nothing had happened. 何事もなかったのように. So that person, as if nothing had happened, entered the building. It has begun. 生まれつき By nature, naturally. 生まれつき死んでいた私が初めて高揚感 exaltation を味わった。So, myself, who is dead, inherently dead and dead by nature, has tasted exultation for the first time. It has started. It has started. どこか遠くへ旅行に行く時のような幼い頃に味わった感覚。Like when I traveled to a faraway place when I was really young, the feeling I had tasted then. 今日の散歩はどこか遠くにしましょうか? For today's walk, shall we go someplace far? 久しぶりに海岸の方にしましょうか? Shall we go to the shore for the first time in a while? I already got this. There's no way I missed it, right? Yeah. I guess, yeah, there's a couple of dolls that I'm missing. That Kinomiya, that's the basement. That's where I'm going to. I got the key to. Third floor. Fourth floor. First floor of the Haibara Hospital. My gamer instinct tells me I should really snag these photos before it's too late. Yomotsuki Residence. That's Yomotsuki Residence is where I ended up with Nuka. So I should be good there. This is where I went in the flashback with Misaki, where I ended up. So I couldn't take a picture of it then. So I think as long as I snag one in the I'm going there. So as long as I snag the third floor one in here, one in the fourth floor, I think I'm going up there too. But Haibara Hospital. elevator and the stairs. Okay. Where am I right now? The third floor. So it's right there. Wow. Okay. That's easy. It's on the way. I think. Can't buy any film with Choshido because I don't need it. So it feels like there's no stairs to the fourth floor, which is kind of dangerous. Tokushi Byoshitsu no Doka. That's where I'm right now. Okay, so the chimes are chiming. That means that it is can be taken where I'm standing. Doko doko doko. Was that it? Okay. Lighting is crap, so you gotta shine your flashlight directly on it to make it out. Let's head on over to the Haibara hospital. Okay, yeah, it's blocked by nothing. The key's in it. Which, I mean, that's kind of weird about the timeline. I don't know if it's supposed to make any sort of sense, or if it's just like video game logic, but like, the timeline is Misaki goes first, then Nuka follows her, and then Choshiro goes. And I'm not sure, like, if they're supposed to overlap or what. Like, obviously, we might figure that out at the end of the game. But wasn't I can't remember if it was Misaki or Nuka who found the key. It was Misaki, right? Yeah, Misaki found the key because she was going to Sakuya's room. Yeah. She was the first one here, and she found the key. So why is it that it only gets put into the slot on Choshiro's chapter until the time where I play Misaki's chapter? Because to me, the player, it follows the timeline, but I'm playing these characters in a different chronological order. Oh, wow. I just realized. Because I looked up the ghost list, I know that I'm supposed to go through that door. But I got that ghost early on the last chapter of Yo standing in front of that door. So if I had forgotten that, oops. I thought I was about to say, oh, it's locked. Hey, come here. Oh. Hello. Oh, you're in the freaking. Where's your buddy? There she is. Give her one more shot. I don't know what that means. It means they're going for attack or what? Come here. Really? In the wall? So I think the game does have some like random encounters set up. Yeah, like I've already fought those ghosts before. That's the 4th floor. First floor, lower stairs, and then the elevator. Hmm. I want to go back there, I think. The 2nd floor. I got the elevator right here. I can use the elevator, right? Excuse me. What do you mean? Too far? The heck? Elevator. All right, what doll is it? Number 58. Oh, that's not. This is. Oh, I found 58. That's not number 8. Close, though. 56. Tell me it's like glitched or something. I definitely didn't get this the first time. What the heck? Okay. Weird. So right before the lift. Underground passage. Why the exclamation point? B1 floor. Under the stairs. Huh. And where does it say that? Kaidan. Alright. 灰原病院地下1階 which is where I am now. Where is that, though? Under the stairs. I'm not entirely sure what it means by under the stairs. Below the stairs, Haibara Byoi Chika Ikkai. So base B1 floor. Kaidan Shita. Or Dankai. Kaidan Shita. But I don't know where that is on the map. Chika Ikkai. That's not it. That's not it. There is no in-map location with that name. Well, there you are. That's the key. Okay, so this is a place that I'm going to. I've got the key to it. Kind of weird that it's listed there when you can't get in there, but whatever. That's the 4th floor. I might just go there now. And then the rest is, yeah, the rest is just some places that I haven't gone to yet and that I can't get to right now. Because the way to get there is to go to the basement of the Rogetsu Hall and then crawl through the little opening. But last time I was there, Choshido was like, I could probably squeeze through there, but it might collapse if I do, so better not. Classic, one character is too big to fit through. But I gotta go potty. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got 60 dolls. Run this way. Save her up. Go to the second floor. So last time I saw Yo Haibara down there. Yo. It's stuck shut. I'm not supposed to be up here. Her condition is worsening. Director, call the director, quickly. Yon kai kakuri byoshitsu hokoku. Yon. So the fourth floor, quarantine, hospital rooms. Announcement 4. Nikki ga okareteru. There is a diary placed here. A journal. 院長先生からの直接の指示により4回の特別患者の担当となりました。So at the direct instructions of the director, I have become the 4th floor special patients manager, in charge of her. 院長先生から昨夜という名前を教えられましたが、私はあの人を何と呼べばよいのでしょうか? So the director told me that, or I was told by the director that her name was Sakuya, but what what should I call her? 確かに Sakuya という名前はあります. Certainly, she has a name, and it's Sakuya. でもその名前を呼んでも答えることはほとんどありません. But if I use that name to call her, she very rarely ever answers. あの人の名前は常に変わっているです. That person's name is always changing. Niwakani? I was doing so well. Suddenly, にわかには信じがたいですが、あの人、緩やかに別人になり続けているように覚えるのです。信じがたい? Hard to believe, I think. Unbelievable, incredible. Oh, youやかに. Loose. Slack. Suddenly. It's suddenly hard to believe, but that person loosely seems to be turning into a different person. 人格が入れ替わって名前が変わるような患者は見たことあります。I've seen patients that their 人格 personality, yeah, personality changes, and so is their name. However, she's different. あの人は名前が決まってない。いや、名前はないです。That person hasn't decided on her name. No, she doesn't have a name. 私はあの人を何と呼べばいいのでしょうか? What should I call her? So there should be a Hozuki doll here. Was that it? Oh, that is. Nice. Sometime. For sure. Okay, I did not have a chance to capture him. Was that lamp always on the floor? I wonder how I was supposed to know that I was supposed to come here. Because I came here because I had a Hozuki doll to find. Haibara Yo no tape. Picked up a tape. Yo Haibara's tape. Sakuya no Nikki Yon. Sakuya's Diary 4. やっと母の遺書を読む決心がついた。やっと finally, at last, finally, I have found the conviction to read my mother's suicide note. Haha, watashi ga haha to onaji you na tsurai hi ni au koto o totemo shinpai shite kurete ita mitai de. My mother, it seems that she was very worried about me having difficult days. Tsurai me. Difficult, eyes to her. Like pain in your eyes, I guess. I don't know. 私も母のようにいろんなものを感じやすい体質です。I, like my mother, have a composition that makes it easy for me to feel various things. It's basically a spiritual medium. She can feel like ghosts and crud, and it's easy for her to get possessed. もしかしたら私も母と同じ辛い目に遭うのかもしれない。It would seem that I do have, you know, pained eyes like my mother. その時、あ弟がどうなってしまうか、私のことよりそっちの方が心配。At that time, what will become my brother? 私のことよりそっち。I think instead of, more than me, I think we should worry about my brother more. あの子は、what the? Waduburu. To act tough. To act worse than one really is. Interesting. 悪ぶってみせるから、周りからは怖がれているけど、本当はすごく優しくて、気づきやすいことを私は知ってる。So that boy may act tough, so his surroundings are afraid of him, but in reality he's very kind and is easy to get, he gets hurt easily. I know this. あの子は私を守ろうとする。あんまり誰かをきつけてしまう。So that boy, in order to protect me, he may hurt somebody. Because he wants to protect me too much, he hurts other people. 許されるなら私はあの子とずっと一緒にいたい。If I'm forgiven, wait. I thought it meant that he would hurt somebody. Because he has hurt somebody in his effort to protect her, right? He wants to heal her of. Hold up. In trying to protect me, he ends up hurting someone. Okay, yeah, because he did. He's done illegal experiments to try to figure out how to solve Moonlight Syndrome, how to cure it, so that he can cure her. If I can be forgiven, I want to be with that kid together. That boy together forever. そばにいてあの優しさをいい方向に導いてあげたい。If with him by my side, I want to lead that kindness into to a good direction, in a good direction. 母さんと同じ運命をたどる前に。たどる means to make your way, to follow. Yeah. Before I follow the same fate as my mother. Whoa, 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 whoa! Back up, lady. Oh, yay, he's blooming. So you may be wondering, why yay? In order to 100% the game, you gotta get all the ghosts bloomed as well. Something's fallen where the ghost was. Joshi no Shuki. 7. Assistance pocketbook. 7. Shuki o Hirota. Picked up the book. いよいよ機雷号の準備が最終段階に入り、昨夜を連れて行くようにと認証の命令があった。What? いよいよ just means it's good, right? Like, more and more? More and more, the homecoming is entering, the preparations for the homecoming is entering its final stages, and I was ordered by the director to go get Sakuya. Sakuya no Naito wa oruyaka datta. Nai no yotai condition has become gentle, you know, it's calmed down, it's peaceful. 先日まではあれほど混乱していて、今日まで待つかわからないとさえ思ったのに、今日の昨夜はThat means like cool down or something. Lean. Coal. そして佇まいで佇まぐ Alright. So yesterday she was going crazy, but today I don't know if she'll wait, but I don't know if she'll wait till today. I even thought that, but today Sakuya has cooled down and is just sitting there. そして私を見てすべてを見す見さす No, that's the wrong kanji. Tome. Mitoshi, unobstructed view. Misukasu. To see through, to see in someone's mind. And when she looks at me, Yona BME o ukabeta. Ukaberu. So when she meets me, she floats me a faint smile that as if she sees through me. これまでこの顔のない人の顔はなかなか思い出すことができなかったが、ようやく顔がはっきりとわかった。Up until now, this faceless person, her face, I couldn't really remember it, but finally I have been able to get a clear picture of it. こんな優しい顔をしているとは気づかなかった。I never noticed how kind she seemed. しかし、昨夜はもうすぐあの目のかぶり、再びこの顔は隠れてしまう。However, Sakuya will finally, or in a bit, put on a mask and will once again hide that face. 今、院長室に連れて行く間に、もう少しこの人の顔を見ておくことにしよう。Right now, as I'm leading her over to the director's office, I'll see if I can't peek at her face a bit more. Is that it? Oh, cool. Oh, it's not doing it right now. But yeah, you shine a light on it, it shines different colors. That's nice. Kind of glitch, though, when you shine a light on it through first-person-ish mode. Doesn't really work. Whoa! Hey! Yo, rude. Something fell on the ground where the ghost was. Got a lot of that going on. Chochoku. Tochoku Kangofu no Shiki ni. I believe that's the head being on duty. So nurse on duty's hand, note number 2. Picked up the book. 彼女が記者の木の宮に運び込まれてからこの病院は日に日におかしくなっている. So she was carried down to the palace of misery, of mourning. Ever since she was carried down there, this hospital has become stranger by the day. 彼女に食事を運んでいるのは病院関係者ではない部外者. That is Hakobu, right? Hakobu. Yep. So the people who are carrying food to her, aren't related to the hospital. They don't work at the hospital. They're people from the outside department. They're people with masks on. 彼らは何者? Who are they? 先生に聞いても答えてくれない. I asked probably Dr. Haibara, but he wouldn't answer me. Or he wouldn't give me an answer. このこともを口にするもの禁じられた. So this topic has, is forbidden to talk about. 私は黙って彼女の眠る部屋の扉を見守るだけ. I shut up and I watch over the room where she's sleeping. Just that. I shut up and I just watch over the door to the room where she's sleeping. この扉が開くのが怖い. The prospect of the door opening is scary. キョッキさんが描いた絵で見たことある. I've seen that in the... I gotta look up this guy's name. Magaki. We'll call him Magaki. Magaki-san no egaita e de mita kotaru. I saw this in the picture Magaki-san wrote, right? Because that was the one that Yo was looking at, probably. He was like, to everybody else, it's really scary, but to me, it's reassuring. 彼女そっくりな女が地下から目覚める絵。そっくり。Completely. It's a picture of a woman who looks just like her, Sakuya. Opening her eyes, coming up from the basement. Wazawai ga subete o nomikomu e. Everything is devoured by a disaster. It's a picture depicting that. その風景が, I believe that's scenario. Scenery, scene, landscape view, sight, scene. その風景が私の頭に焼き付いている. That scene is burned into my head. 彼女が目覚めたとき、この病院は滅びるのかもしれない. When she wakes up, she will probably destroy this hospital. いや、この島に滅びが訪れる. No, this island will have destruction visited upon it. 本当はもう始まっているのかもしれない. In reality, it's probably already started. おー、長い苦い時間をかけて、廃校する? I think it means brewing. 発酵? Announcement on the radio. I didn't know if it was related to me. I don't think it is. So it may take a long time, but it seems as if it's brewing. 神楽の日からもう2年経った。小月食の日が近い。It's been 2 years since the day of the Kagura. A small lunar eclipse. Okay. A slight lunar eclipse is near. いつまでここにいればいいのだろう。いっそ。When should I, how long should I stay here? いっそ。Sooner, preferably, rather, might as well, just. Toki did it breaks up. I'd rather the page ends here. I don't know why I'm here. Need to go all the way down to 1. I am definitely getting better at kanji. If we look at the latest. Oh, I think it's just blooming. What's his face? Yeah, we got him to bloom. Nice. Alright, we're heading down to the basement. To the Kinomiya. Can't go that way, we gotta go through the, Actually, where's the... I want to go up to the balcony first. I believe it was the 3rd floor. Maybe? Oh, 2nd floor. Okay. Didn't remember how tall it was, how high it was up. It's this door, I believe. There was a Revenant here that I got earlier. I wonder if it's just, like, they kind of imply that they want you to go here. So that you can get that Revenant. Guess it wants me to go down through the stairs that she came up from. I guess fair. I wonder what ghosts will await me there. Oh, wait. This is not right. It's not where I want to go. Game's like, oh, well, if you're not going to go through those freaking doors, I'll save me the hassle. Okay, no, I got to go through this door and then go to the left. It's like playing Luigi's Mansion. He's remembering. See, if he was there and he saw her, he would have died. This feeling. I can't remember. You don't look at me. Don't look at me. This time. You won't be able to run now. Whoa! You won't be able to run this time. So what? He was able to run away? Oh, nice. That was mean. Alright, well, I saw... Here's an item. Oh, this is, I think like a... Yeah, a... Whatever, mirror stone. But I already have one, so I can't get another. It's a life mushroom, basically. If you die, it brings you back. But I've already got one. You can only have one at a time. Oh, yeah, we picked up another tape, too. Oh, please don't forget me. If you forget me, I'll disappear before I disappear. Yep. Kirishima's Investigation 8. Kirishima 自身が吹き込んだと思われるテープ。A tape with Kirishima self breathed into it. 神楽の2年後にまた旅島に訪ねた時のもの。From after 2 years after the Kagura when he came back to the island. Okay. Alright, he's arrived September 17th. Recording things like this, it's a habit from my days as a detective, because he quit being a detective to chase after. He became a PI to chase after Yo and stuff. It's been 2 years since I came back here. I heard that Haibara is here. This time isn't a fake. This is my intuition. Senpuku? Surrendering? Hiding. Ambush. If he wants to hide, it would be this in this island. The island is quiet. It seems that talking about the Kagura here is taboo. It seems that there's almost no one comes to the island. However, it's hot. September? It's still hot and the sun is strong. There's no wind. The air isn't moving. It's as if time has stopped. What the heck is that? This is... Everybody's faces are covered. That woman, I don't know her face. I can't discern her face. Her face is... Haibara. Is that so? It was that? Was it that? Sayaka. Which is Ruka's mother. So did he die? Is Kirishima a ghost? How is he fighting? If he's a ghost, then how is he fighting ghosts? Alright, Haibara Yo's tape. My older sister is gradually breaking down. She doesn't even know who Ayako is. Someday she won't be able to recognize me, it seems. That day's coming. Zashiki. The Zashiki-do? Room for confining criminals or lunatics? So I prepared a room for confining criminals or lunatics for Sayaka? Or Moku? Goku? Prison. No, it's a prison. Sometimes if she gets better, she'll get out from there. We'll leave this island and the three of us. Ayako. Older sister. Ew, don't tell me Ayako is their kid. How long should I be here? That person's sleeping forever. Forever in that... She's forever living in that condition. It seems like sometimes she'll wake up and exit from that room. And the door will open. The door. Huh? My game glitched. The door opened, right? She came out? like the door opened and she came out, but she's not here. Kango fu no mono rashiki nikki ga oiteru. The nurse in charge. Shut up! Saki utatta? Utatta? More and more utatta ne o shite itara, doze, nap, snooze, shite itara, yume no naka de mo watashi wa tobira no mae ni ita. Before, while I was dozing off, in my dreams, I was in front of that door. Suimin joutai no kanojo o tojikometa tobira no mae. The door, before the door, or in front of before the door, where she is shut away in a sleeping state. 何かが聞こえた気がして耳をそば立ててみる。立てる？I don't know. 見るとかすかに聞こえた。Yeah, suddenly could hear something, so if I put my ear up against the door, I could hear something faintly. The sound of wind? Of breathing? No. Kuchizu summon. It's the sound of singing to oneself, humming. Kizuku to totsuren tobira ga nibui oto o tatete. Dull sound. As soon as I noticed it, a scary sound Kishimu, to creak, to grate. Tatete kishimu. As soon as I noticed, suddenly as I noticed, I don't know, the door creaked open with a dull sound. Tobira no oku ni iru no wa creaked with a dull sound? What was that? Tatete kishimu. Oh. The door wholeheartedly creaked. この扉の奥にいるのは睡眠した何しの患者のはず。瀕死。Oh, 瀕死。On the verge of death, dying. 瀕死の患者のはず。Inside this room, there's the sleeping patient who is on the verge of death. However, 重く閉ざされたはずの扉が、姫 It's like 姫 right? 姫のようなうなりを上げながら groan moan を上げながら開いていく。The door that should have been shut tight it is emitting a shriek-like groan while it's opening up. Don't look at me! Don't look at me! Don't look at me! Don't look! Don't look! Don't look! Probably don't look. そう思ったのに That's I thought that 私は扉のわずかな隙間にいた. I was thinking don't look, don't look, don't look, but in the doors, you know, in the small crack in the door, I looked. 目だ赤くよどむ To be stained, stagnate, settled, delayed. My eyes settled red. I don't know. Became red. My eyes. What? I don't understand. I don't call on nani. What is that face? Arewa nani. What is that? Okay, well, like. Oh, that's the wrong door. How do you turn around? Was she supposed to attack me? I think she was. I think the game just glitched out. And didn't have her actually come after me. Well, I got the key to here. We use the key. I want to look for the doll first. The doll's curse has been lifted. Nice. Filled that hole in there. So that's all of them. Indo gets the hall. And Haibata Hospital. And the Hall of the Lunar Eclipse. So now it's just Nuka's house. That one temple. Tsukimi Ido or whatever. And some other thing. So I don't have to worry about it. At least for the rest of this chapter. One blue spirit fragment. Wow, thanks. Abba Kinamiya Mamori no Shuki. The handbook for the Palace of Mourning Protection. Furui Shuki, an old book, has fallen here. 目の狩る準備はできているが、長の許しが出ない。長い Hake? Cho, oh, probably Cho, by the head. Yurishiga. The preparations for the pruning of the mask, or pruning of the face, are finished, but I don't have permission from the boss yet. So if someone who they thought might bloom died, they would cut their face off to prevent it. Meisaku mono areba, sono muku. Dead body. Oh, that's the first time I've heard that. Mukuro omote karubeshi omote. Beshi, is that like Becky? You must, should, ought to. Yeah. Hello, the Phoenix Flame 07. Welcome in. You are in the middle of me attempting to translate this entire game, so I apologize if it's a little slow. And if you have any questions about the game, let me know. I'd love to explain it. Are you a fan? Hezuru. No. Oh, goodness. Haku. Haku means to take off. Hagumo yoshi. Haku? Haku means to peel. 4 or 5 years. Okay, so definitely a fan. All right, so I don't need to explain what the heck. No spoilers. This is my first playthrough. Although, if I am misunderstanding something in Japanese, I would appreciate it if you did chime in. Okay, so, Meisaku mono araba. So if someone's blooming, blossoming, whatever. Sono mukuro, that dead body. Omote karubeshi, you need to cut its face off. Omote hakigumo yoshi? I don't know what it means by that. Haku means like to peel. The newer games? Okay. This is game 4 of 5, right? So there's the first one, and then it's Crimson Butterfly, and then the Tormented, and then Mask of the Lunar Eclipse, and then this one. This is my first game. I got it in a secondhand store, so I thought I'd use it to practice my Japanese. Would you like me to catch you up? Or would you only like me to talk about what is relevant? Oh, thank you for the follow. Omote Nakuba? Of course, I'm reading this thing, and it's written in, like, old Japanese. Like, I'm already not good enough. Okay, so, I'll give you the 5-minute SparkNotes version. We've got the 30 minutes left on stream. Before the events of the game, 5 girls were spirited away on this island, Dogetsu Island. And this detective that I'm playing as right now went and found them. But they all had amnesia. So, 10 years later, coincidentally, the day that they were spirited away was also the day of the Kagura, the traditional dance that happens on the Lunar Eclipse. The game's called Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. So they were spirited away, found by this guy. 10 years later, 2 of the 5 girls show up dead. So one of the girls says, you know what? I want to go back to the island where we were all at, where we were all spirited away to, and I want to get my memory back. I want to investigate. Because 2 years after they were spirited away, everyone on the island died. No causes of death, everyone died. Boom. So she goes back. That's Misaki. Madoka is her friend, so Madoka tags along, to keep her safe. She doesn't really want to go back. She doesn't want to like investigate. She's good about, she's fine with leaving everything behind her. So they go, and you play as Madoka in the prologue. She freaking dies, so that sucked. Then you play as Nuka, who Nuka is coming to chase after Misaki. So Misaki goes first to get her memories back. Nuka hears that she's gone. She goes to chase after. And then Nuka's mother, Sayaka, asks Choshiro, the detective, to chase after Nuka. So they haven't met, I don't think. So basically, that's the premise, right? That's the big thing. We're all running around to try to chase after their memories and what actually happened. But as we're actually uncovering, there is an illness called Getsuyubyo. It's this like mental illness where, according to the religion of the island, your body is represented by the sun and your soul is represented by the moon. And it's this weird illness where, depending on the phase of the moon, it gets, you feel better when the moon is full and you don't feel as well when the moon is gone, is a new moon. Your sense of self and your memories of the past start deteriorating, and different things according to like losing your sense of self also happen. Like if you look in a mirror, it's hard for you to recognize your face. It looks distorted. So this whole game takes place in a hospital complex that is dedicated to treating and researching this disease. And the boss of the hospital, Shigeto Haibara, his daughter has a spiritualistic medium body. Well, his wife was had a composition or a tendency to be a spirit medium, so she would also always get possessed. So she jumped off the building because she would always get possessed and hurt people. And so he wants to research, the director of the hospital wants to research this disease so that he can save his daughter, who also is vulnerable to be like possessed by ghosts and whatnot. So he did set up this ritual I call it the homecoming. It's not an actual word in Japanese, so I don't know how they translate it. They set up this ritual to take place during the once every 10 years lunar eclipse. So they carved out the mask of the lunar eclipse, and while the like public one was happening up top, this private one was happening down in the bottom. And so the vessel of this this ritual was the daughter, and the performers in the ritual were the 5 young girls that got kidnapped. And it's supposed to be able to like you commune with the dead and like it fix. I'm not exactly sure what the heck, but it's supposed to fix her, I guess. I don't know if they wanted to, if he was trying to commune with the dead to talk to his wife, or if it's to fix the moonlight syndrome in her. Whatever. But it did not work, and the daughter went into a coma. That's Sakuya. Sayaka is Ruka's mother. Sakuya is, yeah. So Sakuya went into a coma, was put in this very room for 2 years. 2 years later, and we found this out later, recently, puzzle pieces fell together. 2 years later, she wakes up, and her face is blooming, they call it. It's all like wibbly. I think you just missed it. But everyone, when moonlight syndrome proceeds to its final stage, you bloom and die. Your spirit literally leaves your body, I think. So she blooms, is like constantly blooming. She wakes up 2 years later on like a small mini lunar eclipse, I guess, and walks around the island and kills everybody. Everybody that looks at her, like immediately blooms, so their ghosts leaves their body. So that's the ghosts of the game. that you were fighting. Is like people that were on the island when he bloomed. Now the weird thing is, Choshiro was also there. The 5 girls, the other girls that are the protagonists, were not there. They moved away. Choshiro was here. He was chasing after Yo Haibara, which is the director's son, who was implicated in doing illegal experiments in order to research Moonlight Syndrome. And it is pretty interesting. It's all been pretty interesting of how it's come together. You know, I wish you could experience the whole thing start to finish and like how everything was slowly revealed. So yeah, so Choshiro is hot on this guy's trail. He chases him back to Nogetsu Island, the whole setting. But he was there. Choshiro was there when Sakuya went around and killed everybody. He was there and he saw her face. Like we have a recording of him. We have a tape recording that we listened to. We just listened to it like 10 minutes ago. Not 10 minutes ago, maybe an hour ago. We just listened to it where he says, "Oh my God, her face," and he remembers her face. So he should have died and the thing cut off. So leading theory, either somehow he got away and got out, but I think he's been dead this entire time. So that's my theory. So yeah, this page is basically like, according to the legends, if someone dies and you think they're at risk of blooming, which is the Moonlight Syndrome possessing into its final phase, and their spirit comes out, you cut their face off, literally. So yeah, I apologize if there's a lot of me puzzling through Japanese. I've been getting better, but yeah, I'm doing this mainly to study. 確かにまだ息があるのにはある. Certainly, she's still breathing. So this is the room where Sakuya was in a coma. 息のある位置は狩ることはまかりならぬ? I've got my, electronic dictionary right here. Emphatic verbal prefix. Okay. So if she's still breathing, we definitely can't cut her face off. But yeah. Oh, little introduction. I'm Carl. I can speak Japanese. And I am living in Japan. I'm an English teacher over here. So I've been here for almost 3 years now. So that's why I'm trying to get better. But man, this game is rough because it is a game about traditional rituals and ghost hunting in a mental hospital. So the amount of goddamn difficult words that they use, not only is it difficult to read, they also have a penchant for using old and outdated terms. So it's been rough. Okay. しかしこの女は生きていると言えるのだろうか? So she's breathing, but however, can you really say that she's actually living? 息はほとんどなく、この女の周りに冷えるように寒い. She's almost not breathing. She's barely breathing. Gave a lot of references to Shinto. Yeah. Originals with your mother. Yeah, I was going to say, you play this at what age? 4 and 5. Yeah. Yeah. Jesus Christ. I mean, now you're old enough to play these games according to, the ESRB. Not that I'm going to be a prude about that, but, geez. You're young to be playing horror games like this. Anyway. She's almost not breathing, and she seems to emit, she seems to cool the air around her. Iki ga koru yoda. It's as if her breath is frozen. Ah! Onigiri-san. Ohayou gozaimasu. And that's my girlfriend, Onigishi. And she is Japanese. Kite kurete arigatou gozaimasu. Iki ga koru. That is hieru, right? Hieru. One of the ways to write hieru. Fatal Frame 1. It's like Final Fantasy 1. No, Fatal Frame 1. Gotcha. Kogoeru. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Kogoeru. That's the handy thing of having Japanese people in the chat. They can tell me. Kogoeru yo ni samui. So, okay, it's almost like it's cold, like it's frozen. It's like her breath is freezing. それに、ふと鼻をかすめるこの焼けるようにな匂い。かすめる to steal. To deceive, to graze, to brush against, oh, to touch lightly. If you... Oh, if it touches your nose, it's got a burnt smell. Kaori mo ko. So if you smell it, it's like it's burnt. Weird. So I've got, pro tip, on my Gboard, I turned on the settings of having a handwriting thing in Japanese. So if I have a kanji that I don't know, I can just physically write it, and then it shows up in the suggestions. I don't know if you can see it, but it shows up in the suggestions, and then I can write it. I can't see my own. You can kind of see it. Like, yeah, I can write it down there. And then I can search it. Kiku? Oh, kikanu. Oh. Kikanu? It's not. It is impossible. Kika? Nu. It's not possible to have a scent? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Sometimes I have to just say, I don't get what it's going for there. Yeah, I don't know. Without being effective. Anyway. しかも、このような体になって、あんまりにも長い。However, if her body has become like this, it won't be long until she dies. Shiseru mono toshite men o karu beki na no da. No effect, 効果がない。香りはperfume? Perfume として使える? Maybe it means like perfume has no effect. Like if you use like incense or something, it doesn't change the smell of the air. Yep, okay, thank you. So if you use perfume, it's not affected. It's not effective. Creepy. So yeah, if her body's like this, it won't be long. And as a dead body, you should cut her face off. 決して触れぬよう名前を呼ぶぬよう言われているが、私の不安は増すばかりだ。Yeah, certainly, I don't want to touch her. I don't want to call her name. And if I say it, my unease increases. この女の目をからぬばならぬ。I have to prune her face. I have to prune her face. That's the word it's using. Watashi means I. Yep. That is true. Watashi wa? Well, you said it. There we go. The last paragraph, second to last line. Watashi wa kono. That's not kodo. No. Gekido? No. No. Shodo. Yeah, shodo. Okay. It's a lot of similar looking kanji. Impulse. Shodo o mukaeru koto ga dekiru darou ka. I wonder if I can go out and meet this impulse. He's like, so basically this dude's like, when people die, you cut their face off so they don't bloom and turn into ghosts and kill people. And I want to cut her face off, but she's still breathing. So, still have kanji cards from middle school. Dang, you started earlier than I did. I started in high school. I did 1 year in high school, and then I did not continue until college, where I started again from the beginning. So yeah, I mean, if you want to learn Japanese, by all means, like take some classes at college if you're planning on going. So what I did, I studied agricultural education initially, and was like, I'll take Japanese on the side. And then I was like, I don't really want to study agriculture for the rest of my life. I do like the education part. So then I switched to Japanese, and that's how I got where I am today. Okay, so I feel like if I go in that room, I'm going to get hosed. Oh. 熱い角地色は固く閉ざされ、中に入ることはできない。熱い高白 iron bars, right? Like big bars. 高白ロじゃないこしとろこしろ Oh, Koshido. Okay. That's what I thought. Because it's to for door. Koshido. Yep. Barred door. So this, the barred door is thick and shut tight, so you cannot go in. Koshi no mukou kara wa kabi to yakuhin no nioi ga kusai ga nioi kanjirareru. From the iron bars. Oh, and by the way, I play this game every week around this time. I started 3 hours ago, and I go for 3 hours. So I'll go to the next save point, and then it'll be over. Except for next week. I've got a recording session for a Japanese podcast. So from the other side of the bars, there's the scent of, you can feel the scent of mold and medicine. I also got a piece of mask from this bed and gave it to Ruka. The only time two characters have met, Ruka kind of saw Choshiro in a vision. Well, that's... He said, why are you here? This piece of mask. Please give it to that kid. That child. It's an important thing. But, where's Ruka? In that place. The place you saw her way back when. Okay, I'm pretty sure he's a ghost. Kirishima Yude Ratowo. We don't have much time. Please. He likes her. So that's Ruka's mother. I helped you again. But so we already handed that to Ruka. So you start with Madoka, and then she dies, and then you cycle through. It's not exactly, you know, Ruka Misaki Choshiro, Ruka Misaki Choshiro, but you cycle every chapter you play as a different character. I did look it up beforehand. Misaki I'm done with. So I play through this chapter, and then I have one other chapter with Ruka, and then the final chapter is with Ruka. But in the last chapter, I gave Nuka that mask. So the timeline is interesting. So it seems that the last chapter took place after this one, even though Nuka came to the island before Choshiro. Anyway, Tome, kaki tomerareta memo. A memo that was someone stopped writing it in the middle. They just stopped writing. Kami no kire kiwa? No, kire hashi. Kire hashi? Kire hashi? A fragment, a piece. Kire hashi ni hashiri kaki ga shite aru. A scrap of paper that was written quickly. That was, scribbled down quickly. More. All right. Tsuki ga, the moon is. Utsure. Utsure is shining. Utsuru. Not utsure, utsuru. It's reflecting, yeah, shining. The moon is shining. Tsuki ga shizuka na fukai mori. The moon is quiet, deep forest. It's just fragments of words. Nani mo nai. There's nothing. Mata aimashou. Let's meet again. Let's meet again. Kuroi men no kakera. Hidari me, migi me. So, a fragment of the black mask. Right eye. I believe this is the mask of the lunar eclipse. The only gripe with this game is it doesn't have a dub. Really? It only has subs? You're lazy and you don't want to multitask? What do you mean multitask? When there's a cutscene, you read the subtitles. It's good reading practice. Kore ga Sayaka-san ga itteta. This is what Sayaka-san said. Kore o watasu koto ga Nuka o tasukeru koto ni naru. So if I can hand this over, I can help Nuka out. And hey, if you want to learn Japanese, right, it's actually a really good opportunity. You know? You can listen to them speak Japanese and read the English. Whoa! What? I'm so frustrated. They say, hey, sometimes a ghost hand will... sometimes... oh my god. I'm losing my voice. Sometimes a ghost hand will come and grab you, and you have to let go of the button before you do. And every single time I have, and I'm too late. So I don't even know what the reaction time is. Enjoy the gameplay. The ghosts don't have subs for their dialogue. Really? I guess they don't have subs in Japanese, but there hasn't been much in this game that I can think of off the top of my head where you have to get info from the ghost. I think there was one ghost who said the code to something, but it was also written on the bottom as they said it, I believe. You know, like a spirit. But yeah, this game has the first ghost hand that ever grabbed me. It grabbed me, I lost the item, and then it says, oh, by the way, That can happen, so look out for it. And it says the way to avoid it is to let go of the A button. That was not open before. The heck? So it says that there's a revenant that I can take a picture of somewhere in here. So I think this room is glitched. I walked in here, and then it showed a cutscene of a scary ghost coming out of here. And then when it like flashed back to my perspective, it disappeared. So I don't know. Okay, so there's... so you can see on the top of my screen, it's pointing out that there's something I can photograph. And the ring around the center there is yellow. It'll turn blue if it's something that I can. Maybe I have to look way down in there. Okay. Something came out. Woman under the floor. Yeah, but can I like, go in there? No? Okay. So I need to go down. So I don't know if the game is glitched or if that's supposed to happen or what. That's probably supposed to happen. So if she's in this thing, she can't be... Oh, don't. This was locked on the other side. Oh, frick. It's locked. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. It was locked on the other side. I don't know why I came up here. Well, I know why. It's because this is the fastest way. But if it's all black and white like this, you can't... you can't hurt her. You can't hurt that ghost. You just have to run. I don't know what happens if she touches you. I don't know what happens if she gets you. But I am not waiting to find out. No siree. Are you... Says she's in front of me? No, back off. Screw you. Of course, the running in this game always kills me. It's like, bro, you're a grown man. Run faster. Move. You open the door slowly. Okay. Almost trapped myself into a corner there. You know what? I feel like it's nearing the end of the chapter, so it's a little bit later, but I'll keep streaming. Now we're going the wrong way. I don't know if other games have a side quest like this, but in this game there's something called the Hozuki doll side quest where every single room basically in the game has a little doll that you can take a picture of and find. Chikaimukao Haibara. Well, we took a picture of something, so we gotta read it. It's the law. One of these days, I think I'll beat this game normally one time, and then I will come back and read through, or play through the game again, and really 100% it, I think. Alright, Nenkaku Tsudo e Hairu Haibara Yo. So Haibara Yo, who is entering the hallway to the other building. Chute no isama na yoshi no kizuki ni kizuki. Yo. Yo means like strange, right? Strange, peculiar. Yo na yoshi? No. Yoji? How do I read that? Yosu. That's right, Yosu. Nikizuki kyukai to watarou to shiteru. He noticed something strange happening in the center garden, so he is making his way to the new wing. So when Sakuya woke up, she came out from the basement into the center thing. And that was where she started killing everybody. See, the weird thing was, I accidentally stumbled across a wandering spirit on the 3rd floor, and it's listed as that you can find it after that one that I just found. I did read on the wiki when I was looking at other ones that there was something about an Yo running fast past an elevator or something. Okay. Oh shoot, what? Was it on the 2nd floor? I guess it was. I don't know how you're supposed to know this, but by a complete accident, I went to the 4th floor because I was looking for one of those Hozuki dolls. Because I bought the list, and it tells you what rooms you haven't found it in yet, which is well appreciated. Yeah, Yo was standing in front of this door. But it's shut tight. Oh well. Anyway, let's head on to the new wing. And let's go down to where we met Ruka. Because I have a feeling that I'm going to be able to end it there. That's going to be a good breaking point. My prediction is I'm a ghost. I don't know how I'm fighting ghosts and holding a flashlight and stuff when I'm a ghost, but yeah. By the way, this is a Spirit Stone flashlight, which was made by Dr. Kunihiko Aso, right? The guy that made the camera obscura. And it uses some moonstone thing to gather spirit energy and blast it at ghosts. And Sayaka gave it to Choshiro. Why don't we answer it? What could possibly go wrong? It's on the 1st floor. Yellow. Woke up. Probably she woke up. I was waiting forever. I was waiting the whole time for her to wake up. By the way, it's highly implied that this is Yo and his sister is Sakuya, and it's highly implied that they have an incestuous relationship and had a child together. Yeah. Masaka. However, it unexpectedly came. It turned out like this, huh? The Day of Tranquility. So the Day of Tranquility, for context, way beyond the start of the game, not 10 years before, but way beyond in the legends of the island was something like this happened. They killed everybody, but it didn't, or someone tried to bloom everybody, but they were stopped somehow. I'm not sure how. It's over. It's all over. Everything's everybody's disappearing. Everyone bloomed. Sister. So yeah, basically, he's been waiting for her to wake up. But she did wake up. The only thing is, she wakes up and kills everybody. Alright, so not sure why Yo is picking up the phone and doing that, but picking up the phone and telling everybody about it. But this is where they were spirited away. Someone heard the sounds of something happening through the well, and Kirishima found them. I'm not sure if he found them on the day of the ritual, the Kagura, or what. You? Oh, shoot. I had the taking pictures lens. I've seen this guy like a bajillion times. Back up! Oh, he did. You do more damage close up with the flashlight. I'm not sure if that's how it works. Yeah, come here. There's also no fatal frame chance, though. But it does run out of energy, and you gotta just run around avoiding things while it recharges. In the bottom right, you can see that little moon there. It's not great for this game, you know, it's kind of clunky moving around. Where are you? Hey! Boom! You hit it with the chain. Oh, missed. Alright, he's dead. Man, he stumbles back a lot. When there's just one of them, they're not very scary. I've fought the other two guys like a bajillion times, though. They keep coming back. That's probably my biggest complaint about this game is like it doesn't feel like I'm expressing a bunch of skill when I'm hunting ghosts. The only skill that comes is like fatal frame chances and stuff. But it's just so awkward trying to get those. You can't lock on with Shoshiro. They messed up the lock on, I guess. Alright, they messed up the... yeah. So my mother asked me to come. It's okay. You don't have to worry. Look at those dead eyes. Koreo, this, take this, basically. Haibara! So he quit being a detective and became a private detective. I'm waiting at that place. That place? Follow Haibara. Oh, I gotta go. So I'm like 90% sure Shoshiro is a... Wait a minute! You're telling me he could run that fast the whole time? And he just doesn't when you're in control of him? Are you kidding me? I don't know what he means by that place. Well, it's automatically moving, so... Kirishima ka. Let's play tag. Our game of tag is really fun, but... it's coming to a close. Oh, I missed it. That was the one that I saw online. Yeah, you gotta tag him with. Yeah, so, Kirishima, our game of tag has been fun, but it's coming to a close. Shall we end it? So he was like a detective that worked for whatever. He found the girls, but then he resigned as a detective. He quit his job so that he could, let's check the map, become a private investigator and continue to chase after Yo, Haibara Yo. Because the Haibara Hospital is run by Yo. I'm not sure why they didn't want to get his dad, but whatever. What? Probably nothing will end? I don't know. It does kind of stink. It's like, get that picture, or... me and you. I missed that too. Yeah. I'm not too worried about it. It's not like I have a perfect run at this point. I would need to restart the game to get the entire thing again. And it's probably not going to tell me any interesting information. But yeah, it does kind of stink that you have a couple seconds to get it. And then if you miss it, oh, play through the game the entire... reset your game or play through it all the way again to get this 100% completion thing. Full moon. Where's your flashlight, bro? Haibara! 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 Where are you? Oh, shoot! He got knifed. Our game of tag has come to an end. Everything will disappear. Me, you. Oh, shoot! The game starts with him getting up off the pavement right there. Ah. So that's why he was there. So that's what happened. Dang. She must be dead too. Well, I was right that that was the end of the chapter. Dang, so that was weird because in the tape, he saw Sakuya's face. So I thought he bloomed. But it turns out, no, he didn't. He did get away from her, but died that way. But that brings it to a close. Next week, I will not be streaming it this time. I will be streaming it on Sunday morning, so America time, like Saturday night. So feel free to come by. I probably won't be able to finish it at that time unless the last chapter is really short. But it is close. Maybe a week or two. And then I'll be finishing it. Thank you everybody for coming out. If you like what you saw and you're not following, feel free to follow to be notified of when I next go live. If you are already following, you can check out my other social media in the description below if you're on desktop, or if you're on mobile, you can type !, whatever the platform name is, and if I got it, my bot will give you the link. If you would like to support the channel, just showing up, chatting, and lurking is more than enough support for me, but if you'd like to support me monetarily, you can do so by cheering, donating, or subscribing. Free with Amazon Prime. Info on how to set that up in my Discord, if anyone would like to join. In any case, stay safe out there, folks. Get vaccinated and boosted if you're not already, and wash your hands often. See you next time. Bye.